What's going on, everybody? Some people call me the Space Cowboy, and today I'm playing some Black Ops 3. I haven't touched this game in a very long time, but I figured with the announcement for Call of Duty World War II and all the hype around the trailer that was released and everything, I would come back, play it, because I wanted to use the MX Garand, which I am using right here. It's actually a pretty decent gun. I really hope that Sledgehammer balances the rifles in World War II to be centered around how they did the MX in Black Ops 3, because it is actually a pretty good gun, even with that 8-round clip and not being able to reload it and everything. It puts in work. It's a good damage dealer. But anyway, let's get to the topic of this video. Attachments that may or may not be in Call of Duty World War II. So I got a list right here, been on Wiki, just some thoughts of my own. But the first sites I'm going to name are ones that were in World at War. So the first one is the Aperture site, which is basically a red dot site, except had a black dot, I believe. And they're going to have some kind of red dot site in the game, because that's like the most, iconic attachment in Call of Duty, I think. Maybe a grenade launcher would probably be up there, but the second one is a bayonet, which is pretty cool. It's another way they could incorporate like the tactical knife on pistols and put that on rifles. You could even put it on submachine guns, like I know they do in Battlefield 1. LMGs could have them too, I guess. But the next one is the bipod. Pretty self-explanatory. On light machine guns. You just go prone, deploy the bipod. It takes away a lot of recoil. It could really make the LMGs really powerful and everything in this game. The next attachment is extended mags, which that's Call of Duty is going to be in every Call of Duty. Now this one I thought was interesting that they made them different, but a flash hider, which is only for the rifles in World at War, but it works just like a silencer or a suppressor. So I don't know why they made them different. I don't know if that's a historical accuracy thing or anything like that. But the next one is a grip. Grips are self-explanatory. You know, put it on your gun, reduces vertical recoil. And the next one is the rifle grenade, which is a grenade launcher. Except you put the grenade in the barrel of the rifle and shoot it, which it's pretty cool. The next attachment is a sawed-off, which is this is a shotgun attachment. I think it increases the spread of the shotgun and reduces the range. I think that's what it does. Don't quote me on that. But the next one is a silencer, which you need a silencer in Call of Duty, because you got douchebags like to hide in corners for 10 minutes at a time with a silencer. So, you know, camping is a thing, and it's going to be a big thing in World War II, because there's not all the movement's going to be gone, all the advanced movement anyway. So people are going to be more prone to camping in a corner, especially when the game is new and people don't know maps and spawns and everything like that, which is going to be a huge part of World War II, I believe anyway. Knowing the spawns, maps, routes. I can't tell you how long it's been since I watched a Search and Destroy routes video, like opening routes and everything, because you just don't need them with these advanced movement games, because like that, you're there meeting the other guy. And that's another thing that's going to come back, videos, I believe anyway. Routes, opening routes, where to stun spots, stuff like that. It's another thing that I believe is going to make a comeback on YouTube, along with the tips and tricks and jumps and spots and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. The next attachment is the sniper scope, which is pretty self-explanatory. A lot of the sniper rifles in the game are just bolt-action rifles with scopes on them. So if it's anything like World at War, I'm sure there will be an option where you can use the rifles without the scope, which is pretty fun. Harkens back to those old Call of Duty 2 days, using the bolt action. I think, what was the good one in that game that I liked? Was it the car? I think it was the car 98, which I believe will be in this game. you can already pretty much predict what guns are going to be in the game. Just go look at any World War II game, because you can't change history. But once again, I'll just keep rambling. The next one is the telescopic sight, which is an ACOG sight. That's all it is. They call it telescopic sight for the game, historical accuracy and all that shit, which I don't even know if there was a telescopic sight that they used in World War II. I know there were scopes, but I don't know if there was anything like an ACOG that they used back then. But it was in World at War, and being Call of Duty being the way it is now with the attachments changing and everything and becoming more crucial to the gameplay, I imagine there will be some kind of ACOG sight in World War II. Now on to the attachments that I thought of that could probably be in the game. The first one is a choke for a shotgun, which reduces the spread of the pellets and increases the range. And then the next one would be quick draw, which is, you know, how it is in Black Ops. It puts a little grip or something on your gun or whatever, and it helps you ADS faster. And another one is fast mags, which that's going to be there, since I doubt sleight of hand is going to be in the game. So fast mags will probably be an attachment. The next one is stock, which is pretty self-explanatory. Put some kind of custom stock on your gun, and it will increase your movement speed while you ADS, or aim down sight, for those of you that don't know what that means, which is really good for strafing, because once again, in World War II, without that advanced movement, strafing while you aim and shoot is going to be a crucial part of being successful at that game. And then the last attachment, which is probably one of the weirdest ones, and I don't know if it'll actually be in the game or not, but the way it is with thermal sights and the newer ones and everything, I imagine there will be some kind of thermal, but it's not thermal. It's going to be a night vision scope that I think the Nazis or Germans were working on back then. It was very, from what I've seen of it, very prototypical. No, that's not what I mean. It was in the prototype stage, and it looked huge and very cumbersome. I'm actually going to put a picture in right here. Check that out. Yeah, so it's huge. It's going to take up a lot of your screen if it is in the game. It's probably not going to be very beneficial, but you never know. And like I said, with attachments becoming as crucial as they are now in Call of Duty, and all the different attachments that are in Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, it's hard to come up with attachments like that are historically accurate and stay true to the game. But I have a feeling Sledgehammer will knock this game out of the park. And to end this video, I also want to talk about a new type of videos that I'm going to try. It's called the Boots on the Ground Challenge, and it's basically, I don't know if people have done it before, but it sounded good. But the Boots on the Ground Challenge is basically me playing Black Ops, Infinite Warfare, even Advanced Warfare, and not using the advanced movement system, and trying to do well and dominate the games. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you want to see more Call of Duty World War II discussions, content, anything like that from me. And also subscribe if you want to watch me play the shit out of that game when it is released on November 3rd. Anyway, this is the second time I said it, because I really do appreciate it, but thanks for watching. I'm the Space Cowboy. Later, dudes.
There's no winning this. Black Ops RTB for debrief. Stick to the plan and execute.